So we will move to chapter number 7, teaching reading. Extensive reading with intensive reading. Students are suggested to read authentic texts, which are not intended especially for language learning or learners, but any language user. However, lower level students are encouraged to use simplified for or graded readers for extensive reading. Reading skills: scanning, skimming. Even when you scan, you have to check to get the general idea, and reading for detailed comprehension. Web quest or web quest. The quest is, as its name suggests, a search for information. In a web quest, students visit various websites determined by the teacher in order to find information to use in class projects. Therefore, listening reading is where different students listen to or read different excerpts from a whole, and then have to share what they have heard or read in order for everyone to get all the information. Reading puzzles are designed to motivate students to read. There are many types of puzzles, such as giving students sets of text which have to be resampled, or messages which have to be put in the correct sequence. CC resample the scattered text. There are 3 needed factors to encourage students to read extensively: library, choice, textbook, time. Teaching writing, writing for writing, best writing for learning. Writing for writing is students develop their writing skills as writers. Writing for learning is like a course to help students practice and work with language they have been studying. We might, for example, ask a class to write 5 sentences using a given structure, or using 5 of the new words or phrases they have been learning. The writing process: planning what we are going to write, drafting it, reviewing and editing what we have written, and when producing a final version. Didactics are stories which students will have to try to reproduce in groups. A variety of their activity got by the name victorious in increasing their language awareness. Correcting written work. Of course, Some pieces of written work are completion full of mistakes, but even in these cases, overcorrection can have a very uh, demotivating effect. Fiction speaking. Uh, Students are using any and all of the language at their command to say some kind of phrases, simulation, and role plays. In simulation, students act as if they were in a real life situation. We can ask them to simulate words in the same kind of way. But the students are given practical rules. They are told who they are and often what they think about a certain subject. Information gap activities and information gap is where two speakers have different bits of information and they can only complete the whole picture by sharing that information because they have different information. There is a gap between them. One popular information gap activity is called describe and draw. In this activity, one student has picture which they must not show their partner. All the partner has to do is draw the picture without looking at the organized or original. So the one with the picture will give instructions and distributions, and the artist will ask questions. Correction speaking. If the teacher out of the flow intercepts the speaking activity just to correct some students, it is mainly going to destroy the conversational flow or the conversational flow. If just at the moment one of the students is making an important point, the teacher says, "Hi, wait, you said is part of the duty or six or affected are." Repeat the point will quickly be lost. Many teachers watch and listen while speaking activities are taking place. They note down things that seem to go well, and times when students couldn't make themselves understood or made important mistakes. When the activity has finished, they then ask the students how they thought it went before giving their own feedback. They may say that they like the way students said this and the way students did was able to disagree or disagree with her. They will then say that they did her or her one or two mistakes, and they can either discuss them with the class, write them on the board, or give them individually to the student concerned. Of course, there are no hard and fast rules about correcting. Some teachers who have a good relationship with their students can intervene appropriately during a speaking activity if they do it in a quite known or non-observed way. This kind of gentle correction might take the form of reformulation, where the teacher repeats what the student has said, but correctly this time, and thus not as full student repetition of the corrected form. What teachers do during a speaking activity? Teachers can participate in a speaking activity, but they don't have to dominate. Although it is probably better to stand back so that you can watch and listen to what's going